what you say, but your body seems to disagree. Oh, Jesus Christ, that's a yowie line.
I felt really optimistic when I woke up the next morning.
It's so cute.
Feels like today's task is going to be a good one.
I was still in a good
God,
mood
that's
when
right.
Eric began his announcement.
Good morning. So people apparently take issue with not being able to skip the task without gaining points.
Why would they think they get points for skipping?
Well, I cannot allow someone to get the same or more points from skipping than someone who would actually completed a task. I have come up with a compromise. Whether you make use of it is up to you.
The hell does that mean?
People have complained about the clues being too strange. Well, so today you will have no clue. Instead, the terms of the
Thanks,
task will be plainly
Obama.
outlined. Head to your team's meeting room for instructions. That is all.
I wonder what's up with him.
These people want a hound out!
His speech deflated my spirits a bit, but I tried to shrug it off as I headed to the meeting room. Only Wolfie was there when I arrived.
This is like the first task meeting.
Good morning, Miss Archer.
Good morning, Wolfie.
The others seem to be taking their time.
Yeah. Any idea what today's task is going to be about?
Not really. I mean, there was a guy here with instructions when I arrived, but he left. He said something about waiting until we were all here before returning. I guess he doesn't want to repeat himself.
Guess so.
Right, I'm here. Sorry I'm late. We can start. Where's Mamaruni-san?
No clue.
Maybe he overslept?
Oh, maybe he did get sick.
Maybe. I suppose there's nothing we can do about it except to wait.
Someone could go and wake him up.
Oh.
Right after I said that,
He looks
stumbled
awful.
into the room. Oh no!
He's actually sick. Somehow, I don't think that's necessary.
He looks terrible.
Mamaruni-san, are you okay? Fine. You look a little under the weather, and that's putting it nicely. You look like shit! I'm fine! Get this started.
We have to wait for the instructions guy to come back.
Oh, just kill me now.
He swayed on his feet.
Maybe you should take a seat. Or go back to bed. The game isn't more important than your... Cut it out! If I can do this task, I can do this task. I'm fine. I'm a Paul Justice and I'm fine! Your definition of fine seems different from mine.
Mamaruni-san just glared at Dracula. The man with the instructions chose that moment to return.
Now that everyone is here, we can get this task started. Please, everyone take a seat.
Let's get it started.
Let's get it started in here.
We all sat down, but Mamaruni-san kept glaring.
Today's task is extra hard to make up for the chance to skip the game and still gain points. It's...
Mamaruni-san jumped out of his seat and slammed his hands onto the table.
The what? I take it you didn't listen to this. Oops. Sorry, I thought you spoke. Say what? So I take it you listen to the morning's announcements then, huh? Eric added it in. Why would he even? That's just stupid. Actually, what kind of lame-brained? Sit down and shut up. Why, you look like you're on the verge of passing out, and your little hissy fit isn't about to change anything, so for once just be quiet. Honestly, you're giving me a headache.
Mr. Bandages, Mamaruni-san, reluctantly lowered himself back down onto his seat. The man with the instructions cleared his throat nervously before continuing.
There is a way to skip the task, but I doubt anyone would try it. It's a luck-based game, and losing means you forfeit not only this task's points, but yesterday's as well. Jesus fuck! There's only a 1% chance of success! And...
I'll do it.
the hell you will! I'm not letting you throw away our chance to earn points!
Fuck off, like you'd do any better.
Mamaruni-san has a point. Maybe we should see what the task is before we make a decision.
Fine.
The task requires the four to collect certain objects from around the mansion. That doesn't sound so bad. Estate! The whole estate? Yes, and the servants are not allowed to speak to you during this time. This task has been a time limit of 1 hour, and items are located in our booby-trapped. Someone pissed Eric off, didn't they? Is this task even possible to complete? Depending on where the items are, it might be a possibility, but it's taken a lot of work, and I'm not sure that Mamaruni-san could. I'm fine! I can do this. That's what you say, but your body seems to disagree. Oh, Jesus Christ, that's a yowie line!
Not like it matters. I'm taking the luck game.
I just had flashbacks to, like, Junjo Romantica eras.
I know, right?
I was like... But that's a 1% chance. Are you sure you want to? Go for it. I have to acknowledge that the odds are against you.
Trust me on this.
You can't be serious. This is preposterous. Be sensitive.
Sometimes being sensible isn't sensible.
That doesn't make any sense.
Look, you're in no condition to go running around the estate, and what happens if you end up needing medical help because the exertion makes your condition worse? You can't win the game if you can't even play it.
He turned to Mr. Wolf and the Count.
You guys can't let her. I actually think she has a valid point. 2. I'd rather forfeit some points than risk your health. Looks like you've been outvoted again. So you're really going with the luck game?
Hello, Mr. Robot.
I haven't seen that yet.
No, your voice was all. It's okay.
Oh.
Yes.
I thought you meant like Rami Malek, Mr. Robot. Don't say I didn't warn you.
I won't.
He pulled out a small device from his coat and placed it on the table.
The machine will generate a number from 1 to 100. If you guess the right number, your team gets 5 points.
Okay.
What's your number?
35.
The man starts the device.
Mine's 96. I don't believe it. What? What happened? See for yourself.
He pushed the device closer to us. It shows my number.
Ah, I guess it's automatic. Wow, that's amazing.
Well, she did say that she's really good at luck-based stuff.
I mean, how else did she win the contest? Looks like we have our own Lady Luck. So, we get 5 points now? Yes, today's task is over for your team. I'll just be leaving now. Toodaloo.
The man gathered up his things and left. For a moment, we all just sat there stunned. Then Dracula broke the silence.
So how did you get sick anyway? I took a swim in the lake. Why would you? You fell in, didn't you? Shut your fucking face, Dracula! You probably should go back to bed now that the task is done. Stay away from swimming until the game's over.
Dracula's fucking savage.
Get lots of fluids and plenty of rest. Yeah, I'm going. All being around you guys is doing is adding to my headache. All that suspense made me hungry.
Me too. Hey, wait, we didn't get breakfast.
You're right.
Eric must have been really pissed.
You could probably ask one of the staff to provide something or just get something from the pantry.
Sounds good. Where's the pantry?
It's I'll just show you.
Wolfie and I followed Dracula through the hallways until we arrived at a large set of double doors.
The kitchen through these doors.
Even as he said it, he was already pushing one of them open. He went up to the nearest of the serving staff.
Could you see to it that Mr. Mamaruni-san has breakfast sent up to his room? He seems to be unwell.
The server nodded and set about putting a breakfast tray together. I looked at the luxurious food being piled onto the tray.
You can't give him that.
Miss Archer, I'm sure there's enough food.
That rich stuff will just make him feel worse. Give him something like porridge or chicken soup.
The chefs looked uneasy at my outburst. Hello, La Cucaracha ice cream truck. Thank you for joining us today.
I apologize, but we're all extremely busy preparing food for the other guests. There just isn't enough of us to be able to spare someone just to feed one person. He's one of Mr. Vod!
Then I'll do it.
You can cook.
Well, yeah, I've had plenty of experience with most kinds of food. When you have an appetite like mine, learning to cook is only logical.
Food prepared by your beautiful heart will soothe any sickness. I'll leave you to it. I can help you prepare the food.
Just as he said that, his stomach let out a loud growl.
Don't worry about it. You just concentrate on filling your belly before it eats us. It's my fault that Mamorunie-san is sick, so I'm the one that should do this.
Okay, but you remember to eat something too.
You're right. I should keep my sugar levels up, and I have just the thing.
I pulled out the chocolate bar I'd been saving. After that first day, I always had one around for emergencies. I devoured it before I started making food more appropriate for a sick person. Chocolate for breakfast, I can relate.
Yep.
Once I've prepared everything and placed it all on the tray, the server comes to take it to Mr. Mamorunie-san, but I wave him off.
He doesn't need to face a sick Mamorunie-san. Not when Mamorunie-san's temper seems even more volatile when he's sick.
I picked up the tray and walked out of the kitchen when I realized something. I have no idea where his room is. Crap.
I was just about to say.
I looked around for a nearby servant and was relieved to see one.
Thank goodness they're always around.
But didn't they say that they can't talk to people?
I don't remember that.
In the challenge, they said the servants can't talk to anyone for the whole hour.
Is the challenge over for everyone?
I don't know yet. I don't know if they've said.
I don't know.
Hey, can you show me the way to Mamorunie-san's room?
Right away, Miss Archer. I could carry that tray for you, if you'd like.
I'll carry it.
As you wish, follow me.
He led me through many passages until we arrived at Mamorunie-san's door.
This is his room, but I've heard that he's in a foul temper.
And she barges in anyways. Just kicks the door open.
I know. Thank you for showing me the way.
Think nothing of it.
I balanced the tray on one hand and knocked on the door.
What?
Breakfast.
I don't want to go away.
You need to eat.
What I need is for people to stop treating me like an invalid. Honestly. It's like everyone in this place has lost their minds. I'm more worried about catching whatever insanity seems to be going around than my cold.
I was worried about this guy.
I pushed the door open, walked into the room, and slammed the tray down onto his bedside table.
Eat your damn food.
What is this?
Food.
What is this track?
I know, right? What the fuck is this? What's happening?
It looks...
Is this the you're sick and going crazy track?
I understand then. It looks odd.
It'll help you feel better. I'm not even sure why I bothered.
I'm not sure why you did either, to be honest.
You're worse than Mira when she's sick, and that's saying something. She's practically a demon.
Who the fuck is Mira?
My best friend.
Well, fuck her too. You call your best friend a demon?
Only when she's sick.
Right.
She doesn't mind. She even finds it funny. She can be a lot to deal with, but I'd never trade her for anyone else. She is impulsive, outgoing, and pretty blunt, but her heart's in the right place. And don't think for a moment that you've managed to distract me. I didn't carry this tray all the way here for nothing. You will eat this food even if I have to shove it down your throat.
You're not trying to poison me, are you?
Trust me, if I wanted to kill you, I wouldn't use food to do it.
Well, that's promising. True. You'd probably be afraid you wouldn't be able to resist eating the poisoned food.
Hey, I have some self-control.
Is this some, meatball head shit? I hope people are not too young to know.
In the new Sailor Moon dub, they're saying bunhead.
I'll believe that when I see it. Oh, I see.
He took a tentative bite of the food and chewed it before speaking. Meatball Head was from the 90s.
Yeah, that's why
which is the treasurer.
Not bad.
Thanks.
It's not bad. Did you make this?
Yep.
Doshite. Why?
It's kind of my fault that you...
It's not kind of. It's entirely your fault.
Hey, I tried to help you back into the boat. We could have come back to the mansion and dried off, but no, you had to pull me in.
You had.
He was suddenly overcome by coughs. I rushed to open the flask of chicken soup.
Here, drink this.
Flask of chicken soup.
Okay. I brought the flask to his lips, and Mamaruni-san quickly glugged down the contents before choking.
Wait, why is there chicken in here?
'Cause it's chicken soup.
Fuck, I thought it was liquor. I'm glad we're on the same page, Mamaruni-san. I see. Well, why is it in a flask, then? It's not a drink, it's food.
You've never had chicken soup before, have you?
Never. It's the best soup I've ever had.
Oh my god.
Wonder if my chef knows how to make it. Oh my fucking god.
What the fuck?
Oh my fucking god. There's no way he doesn't know what chicken soup is.
Glad you like it. Now make sure you eat it all and get plenty of rest. We need you to get better to stand a chance at winning the games.
Satisfied that I had done what I could for him, I left. I'm not blushing, baka.
Mumble, mumble, grumble, grumble.
I just woke up when the announcement tone rang out.
He's early today.
Good morning, everyone.
He seems cheerful this morning.
I'm sure everyone enjoyed yesterday's task.
Huh?
Now, after all that running around, I'm certain you'd all like some time to rest and recuperate.
Another rest day?
I'm giving you not one, but 2 rest days. That's right. Take today and tomorrow off. Have fun.
I feel like there's an ulterior motive here. I'm going back to bed.
Me. Of course there's an ulterior motive. It's Eric.
I spent most of the day just relaxing, but by mid-afternoon I decided it was time to give Mira a call. I pulled out my phone, one of the servants had returned it earlier, and dialed the number I knew of by heart. Sure enough, it was picked up almost as soon as it began ringing.
Mira, hi, it's Kappa. Sorry for not calling.
Forget about that. Still, I'm practically bursting with curiosity here.
Well, what do you want to know?
Everything.
The ceiling in my room is...
Okay, not everything. The interesting things.
The food is delicious.
Guys, have you met any guys?
Sort of.
How do you sort of meet someone?
Turns out the getaway is an elaborate game, and no one uses their
A game?
Yep, we're split into teams of 4.
Any guys in your team?
3.
Lucky. Any idea who they really are?
None whatsoever.
Well, you never did take much interest in famous people. Maybe I can help you figure it out?
Maybe.
I do have somewhere to be soon, but that can wait.
If you're going to have to leave, then I should probably ask about the guy I want to know about the most.
Probably. Hey, do you think I look better in the red dress or the blue?
Mira.
Blue if you're headed to a party, red if it's a date.
Thanks, you're a lifesaver. So, any idea which guy? Mamaruni-san.
Mamaruni-san.
Mamaruni? Who?
That's his game name.
That's a weird name.
He's an arrogant model.
Aren't they all?
He's also really tall.
So are most models.
He comes from a rich family.
He wouldn't be the first model that did. I can't really help you unless you give me something more concrete.
He's competitive, likes being in charge.
Those aren't exactly rare traits.
So you have no idea?
Actually, the problem is there's too many people who fit that description. You said he had a tattoo or a scar or...
He's a model, so I doubt those would be good for his career.
That would depend on the type of model. A hand model wouldn't need to worry about a facial scar or a back tattoo, after all. Besides, those things could be photoshopped out these days.
Well, even if he had those, he's covered in bandages, so it's not like I'd...
Is he injured? That would probably narrow.
No, his costume is a mummy.
Oh. Seems like he's really trying to keep his identity under wraps.
Apparently Eric's really gung-ho about...
Wait, you call him Eric? Is there something I should know?
Everyone calls him Eric.
Probably because everyone's famous. You're not.
They don't know that, so it'd seem weird if I didn't.
True. Look, I need to run. I know I said I could wait, but he's sort of been waiting outside this entire time, so...
Go, enjoy yourself.
Why didn't we say he started off as a photographer and became a model?
I know, that's what I've been thinking this whole time.
Oh, I will, but I think I'll be enjoying him a bit more.
Goodbye, Mira.
Get the dick! Bye, Kappa. Remember to make the most of it.
I will.
Ooh, look at those eyes. Girl knows what she wants. I found myself awake long after I should have been for only one reason. I was hungry.
Same.
I didn't even have my emergency chocolate bar anymore. I guess there's only one thing to do then.
You're not in costume. You're not in costume.
That's true, she's not in costume.
You're not in costume, baby girl. I quietly made my way out of my room and down the corridors, trying to remember the exact route the Count had taken from the team room to the kitchen. When I found the familiar double doors, I immediately pushed them open and switched on the lights. Quickly began gathering ingredients for my midnight snack. I was absorbed in the act that I didn't even hear the double doors swing open. With, well, that and they were remarkably quiet.
Oh boy. Are you trying to steal my food?
I quickly spun around to see Eric standing by the entrance.
Wow, he doesn't have that half thing on his face. I suddenly can tell who he is.
No, I'm making a midnight snack.
With that many ingredients, it's not a snack, it's a 5-course meal.
Okay, a midnight meal then.
I see.
What are you doing up anyway?
I couldn't sleep.
I wonder if he's like some sort of secret option.
I wonder, honestly.
Me too, although I can't sleep because I'm hungry. Are you hungry? I'm probably making too much anyway, so you can eat with me.
That Edward? Oh wait, is that like a man? Oh, the servant.
That was the servant, yeah.
Okay. That reminds me, Edward said that you asked him to eat with you.
Edward? Who's he?
He was your clue the day before yesterday.
Oh, him.
Yes, him. Was there any particular reason?
I don't like eating alone.
I see. In that case, I would be honored to eat you.
What?
My apologies. I meant eat with you.
Sure you fucking did. Sure.
There's a lot of Freudian slips going around here, okay?
Oh, in that case, thank you.
I think I should be thanking you. I am, after all, getting a meal out of this.
It's your food. He took a seat at the counter while I prepared our meal. I was just putting on the finishing touches when he spoke again.
You look very much at home here.
I've spent a lot of time in kitchens.
I can see that.
And done.
I placed the plates onto the counter.
I should hire you.
You have too many servants already. Seriously, what do they do when you're not holding some grand event?
I'm a very generous employer. As long as my orders are taken care of, they can do whatever they wish.
Hey, hire me then.
Hey!
Living on a private island? You can do whatever the fuck you want as long as someone's taking care of his orders. Sounds like the dream, yo.
I just want internet.
That's another thing. They follow your orders to a T. I just don't know if I want to be tied down like that.
Oh? Well, then it's my loss.
I ignored his comment and dug in.
Well, let's see how it tastes.
He took a tentative bite before digging in with gusto.
This is really good. You could put a lot of the world-famous restaurants I've dined at to shame. Not to mention give my own cook a run for his money.
I'll take that money very much, thank you.
Give it.
Now you're just teasing me.
No, I'm serious.
Aw, shucks. You didn't have to go that far, but thank you, Eric.
No, Catbutt. I should be thanking you for this midnight snack. After a meal this good, there's no way I'll have trouble sleeping.
You know my name?
Of course I do. It is my duty as host to be aware of all who participate in my game.
So you know I'm nothing special then.
On the contrary, I think you're quite special. Your presence has made this game interesting.
But I haven't done anything.
Then perhaps this is one of your skills.
My skills? You mean the cooking?
He let out a low chuckle.
Yes, the cooking.
He wasn't referring to the cooking.
He was not referring to the cooking.
Also, he also has a ponytail. We both finished our meals, and I put the plates in the dishwasher.
Thanks for eating with me.
No, thank you. I quite enjoyed spending time with such a cute Kippy.
Were they trying to type kitty? I don't know how.
Gotta be a secret
They're on two
room,
different
right?
sides of a keyboard. I don't know how you could typo that.
I don't
Kippy.
No wonder the girls go crazy for him.
know. Good night, Catbutt.
Good night, Eric.